welcome to Cartoonist by Night. I am Anthony Laatsch. I am joined here with D. Brad Gibson, Troy Dongarra, Matt Hansel, and returning guest, Lavi and Natsuki. How's it going, everybody?
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Hello, here we are for a Draw Anything and Discuss Anything. And we reach out to some past guests to get them into the lineup here for Cartoonist by Night. We'll learn more about them as we go on and catching up with what's been going on. But when we start this episode, we want to know what we all plan to work on this evening. I will throw it over to D. Brad. Do you have any idea what you're going to be drawing this evening?
Yes. I'm going
Yes.
to draw the I have a student and I said I would draw. He loves his dog, and I said I would draw some cartoons of his dog for him. So I'm going
Ooh.
to ink this one. It's a golden lab, I think. No, retriever. And then I'm going to do that one because he likes playing in the water.
No,
Do
very
you know his
cool.
name?
The dog's name is Boone.
Boom.
Ooh.
Oh, cute.
All right, Matt Hansel, any idea what you're working on this evening?
Yes, I am doing a one-page story for American Mythology for their Three Stooges 10th anniversary issue. And so I'm going to be inking up this page of Three Stooges.
Fun.
Excellent. Cool. And jumping over to my screen here to buy Troy some more time to figure out what he's going to do. Just the ongoing joke. So what I have planned here this evening as I switch to my camera is that at the Crimson Cowl Comic Club, we've been talking about the Uncle Scrooge miniseries. D. Brad has joined us for reviewing those issues. So I wanted to do some different takes on the characters. So I had inked up this Uncle Scrooge that I'll be coloring. And then I have wildly different takes on Huey, Dewey, and Louie. Don't ask me which one is which, because I just did three of them. And
I can never tell. I can never tell.
well, geez. Well, if D. Brad can't tell, then hey, I didn't plan this, but I wonder if these line up here with the bricks. But anyways, I wanted to do my own little takes on these characters, so I have them all inked, but I am going to be coloring them this evening, and so that is what I plan to do. We are going to jump over to Lavi. Any idea what you're working on?
That's me. I played D&D, it feels like a lifetime ago, and I haven't played in so long, but I missed the PCs or playable characters that I did, so I turned them into a girl group.
Oh, fun.
Oh, cool.
Cool. Yeah, so now I'm rendering them.
Oh, that's
Perfect.
awesome.
It looks so cool.
Thank you. But I'm probably going to get bored of the rendering, and that's the case. I have sketches in mind of dropping my other characters into a video game AU, and it's been haunting me. So
Oh no.
yeah, that's what I got planned tonight.
Excellent. Jumping over to Nat. What are you working on this evening?
So, basically, I'm more of a game person rather than a comic book person. So
Yeah.
I'm gonna be drawing a character from a video game I love, and it's called Devil May Cry, and the character is Nero. So I'm gonna be drawing a chibi version of him because I love chibis. So I'm
Fun.
starting already with the sketch, so it's not that much, but we'll get over it soon.
Can't wait to
Love
watch
that.
that process.
Awesome.
All right, Troy, any idea, any inspirations? What are you doing tonight?
I'm just gonna doodle some character ideas, and I'm not sure I'll share on video or not, but if I can get a doodle like a design that I like, then I'll probably turn the video on and
Okay.
draw that.
All
Okay.
right. We'll be watching closely. All right.
Very closely.
So
Ooh.
feel free to dive into your drawings if you haven't already. This is going to be a draw anything and discuss anything. I reached out to our followers on Instagram. Sometimes we get some responses, sometimes we don't, to see if there's any questions, but we'll check in with them later. But in the meantime, we want to kick it off by checking in with our past guests. Now, it has been a while since we've seen Nat and her brother Eric Marshall. We reached out to both of them. Eric was unable to join us this evening, but very happy that Nat accepted the invite. So we want to kick it off with Nat, kind of figure out what's been going on. How has your life changed since your first appearance on Cartoonist by Night?
A lot. There's been there's been a lot of changes in my life. First and foremost, we got new comic projects coming soon.
Ooh.
Um, some were already released, some others are still in the oven. But
Okay.
maybe I'll start with talking about Tidal Wave because
Yeah.
it's the most recent one. Um, we've been working, of course, my brother as the artist and inker, and I'm his colorist. And we've been doing some comics. The most recent one is called Call of the Siren, and it's just, a mix of teenagers clashing with Greek mythology.
Oh, fun.
So it was a big blast coloring it. We have already finished, but it's still not yet. But we can talk about it already. So
Oh, good.
that's why I'm talking about it. And we also had the one that's already released and it's already on Amazon. It's called A Touch of a Strange. It's a saga of 4 comic books, and which we made 3 of them.
Okay.
And it's a really crazy story. I mean, I'm not sure how to describe it, but during the story there are a lot of pop culture and movie references throughout the panels.
Hmm.
And I would say that my favorite was one where Vincent Van Gogh appeared. He made a really cool appearance in that comic. He actually was a protagonist, and I think that was my favorite throughout the whole saga.
Ah,
And yeah, we've been doing some covers here, uh, making some panels over there. I recently made a cover for um, Kingspot's. It was Pecosville and the Guns of Oz.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and here it is.
and he throw is right away.
I had this at the ready, and none of this was scripted. It was just
No,
it was going to be talked about. But here is Nat's cover.
yeah.
Um, we have a lot of friends that worked on this. We got Jay Hammond, Eric Marshall, Matt Rogers, and then with a variant cover here from Nat.
Yes,
Nice.
as you can see, I drew the protagonist, and I really like the design. Uh, so I was like, okay, I gotta put my whole energy into drawing that man really well, so it looks really imposing and cool. So
Yeah.
yeah, and I really enjoy coloring that cover. I actually miss drawing covers. It had been some months since I did one,
Yeah.
and I got the chance to do another one. So yeah, you can see it right there. I knew Anthony had it on his hands. I was like, yeah, it's gonna appear soon. So yeah,
And,
that's pretty much it. Yeah, look at
I'm
it.
and I'm curious about because it says saddle up, let's get weird. Is this something that was part of like the that Jay Hammond came up with, or is that something you added?
No, it's actually something Jay Hammond added.
Cool.
It's a really good catchphrase.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And well, I don't have the enough like mind and wits to come up with a really cool phrase, but
Sure.
I think it looks good and
Oh, yeah.
it matches up with the topic of the comic and the whole aura of it. So yeah,
Yeah, very much.
that's yes.
Pecosville and the Guns of Oz. Yeah, so there are,
Mm.
I think, 2 issues out currently. I have the second one on my to read pile, and I think the third one is on pre-order at the moment, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, yes, it's on pre-order already, and we got the chance to. Well, my brother invited a lot of people and cool artists to help with the covers. So
Yeah,
stay tuned for that one. Yeah.
very cool. So yeah, I'm glad that you brought that up because here we go. There's one thing off the checklist here this evening. Yeah, check that out, especially this variant cover from Net. Cool.
Yeah.
And about the comics from Tidal Wave, are those ones that are like original characters to the company, or are they existing properties? I'm not aware of that at all.
Oh yeah, some most of them are original characters. Um, for example, for Touch of a Strange, although they made several appearances of existing people like artists or actors, actresses from like the 50s, I think it was, if I recall correctly. Um, Most of the cast of the protagonists were like original characters coming from the writers and the creators. So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
And we also, oh yeah, I also remember another one. I think it was it's one of the, I wouldn't say the most popular, but one of the most popular overall from Tidal Wave, and it's called uh Victoria's Secret Security Service, something like that. I cannot recall. Oh my God, I really have a
Victoria's
good
Secret Service?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's a
And we
cool
got the
match.
chance. Yeah,
It's a cool
thank you.
mashup of a name.
Oh yeah, and we got the chance to make a comic out of it. So I was, of course, the colorist once again, and well, it was a story mixed with 10th Muse. So the main cast were all women, and they were all so cool, and I really love the characters. They resonated a lot with me. I like to see that there are people that know how to write women and do not fall into stereotypes or anything like that. So
Yeah.
they were really cool and jumping into action, and it was I would say it was one of my favorite projects from my whole trajectory as a comic book colorist. It's not been long though, I know, but I would say it's one of my favorites. So yeah,
Very
I
cool.
remember the 10th Moose. The 10th Muse, not
10th
Moose.
Muse, yeah, Moose.
Hey, that could do. Man, there's an
That could
idea.
do.
There's
There's
an
an
idea.
idea.
Oh,
I used
Write down. Write down.
I used to read the original 10th Muse
yeah,
comics
same.
way back in
Yeah.
the
90s.
90s. Yeah, they were published for a while by Avatar Press too.
Wasn't it
Oh,
like was
really?
there a wrestler connected to it? I think too.
I
I'm not
think you might be
sure,
right.
but yeah,
A
you might
model
be.
for the 10th Muse.
Oh yeah, yeah. It was a model.
Yeah.
Actually, her well, I think
What?
like her real life personality. She's a model or a
Hmm.
lawyer. I cannot recall correctly. I have to really jump into those comics because they were really interesting.
Yeah.
But yeah, we got the chance to do one, and I was really glad. I really love the characters and the designs, and
Hmm.
it was such a blast doing them.
And what company did it?
Tidal Wave.
That was the Tidal Wave one. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, yeah.
And are those all digital releases? I think you said Amazon, right?
Yeah, there are digital and physical releases.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. I think the digital the digital releases don't take longer than the physical, because all the production and printing, and
Yeah.
but yeah, they're both digital and printed. If you want to grab them or something,
That sounds
they're
like
really
you
cool.
have been really busy. You weren't lying.
Yeah. Yeah, we've been going through like, oh my gosh, finally I have light. Sorry. I was starting to get all dull, and it's just that the sun is going down, so I didn't have my lights turned on.
Oh,
Oh,
Uh yeah, I mean, it's been quite a lot to work at, and lots of projects, but I'm really glad I get to work in what I like and what makes me passionate, and
yeah.
that gives my life a little bit more feeling and emotion, rather than stale without doing nothing and such. So I
And
don't complain. It's stressful, it's
yeah.
tiring, yeah, but I manage. I
And
manage.
and as you continue to work with your brother and being the colorist, how is your process work with, like, as you get into so many projects? Do you just have a lot of creative control, or does Eric have any notes on kind of what you're looking for? Can you kind of just talk about your process as you keep working together and gaining more experience?
Well, basically, he lends me the scripts for the comics. So if there is any note from the writer that maybe they want a certain character dressing with certain colors or anything, I have to check on that. So things are neat. But most of the times he's just like, okay, have this in mind and go for it. He trusts a lot in my own criteria, so we just jump right into it, and he just gives me the deadline basically, like until this day we have to get it done and
Yeah.
just work on it. And sometimes I have to like do like one page from one project and another page from other projects, so I
Okay,
have
yeah.
to combine them so we can get things done in time. But yeah,
Cool.
you get used to it. Yeah, I mean, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, cool. We're gonna jump over to Lavi and figure out what you've been working on recently. Now, I'm trying to remember the last time you were on when things came out, but I do have another comic here at the ready. Um, so yeah, I forget if you were here when we had this or whatever, but here we go. This is Thought Bubble. If you want to let our audience know what is Thought Bubble.
Yes. So, what was it? Sometime last year. It was after May, because I remember, oh, this would have been a great story for Mermaid, but too late now. Um, Tapas, a webcomic platform, and Kickstarter had a collab where they had a collab contest, and the theme was kids daydreaming. And I entered Thought Bubble. I didn't win, but I had a lot of fun doing it. So I'm just like, yeah, I need this in my hands. So I got it self-published, and it's so Deck Kingdom is my main baby, and Thought Bubble is like a little mini comic from Deck Kingdom. So the main character is Julian, and Thought Bubble is them as the kid. And in school and daydreaming about wanting to skip school and go play with the mermaids. And I thought that was super fun. And it was so much fun to color.
Very cool. Yeah, this because we both you and I were talking about this contest and everything, and I remember talking about the plans about like, well, if nothing wins, then you have the freedom to go on and do this. So I'm glad that at least in one form or another, it's in my hand right now. So, and if people were to reach out to you, they can. Do you have some copies left of this?
Yes, I do. So I do have them up on my I realize that it may not be Ko-fi, it may be Ko-fi, but I like Ko-fi. So they're for sale on my Ko-fi, or you can read it for free on Tapas. It's under like my little user profile, so either or.
I think for the pun to work, Kofi sounds better.
Yeah, right? Because I mean, they're just like, what is it? They're like, hey, buy me a coffee. I'm like, okay, cool. So K-O, Ko-fi. I mean, that
Or maybe it's pronounced coffee.
That's the thing, yeah.
maybe. I mean, words are weird. So
Words are weird.
Yeah. Today's topic is words. And they're weird.
Words are weird.
very weird. I'm so happy I could provide.
And when you're not busy working on the your original characters and all the fun stuff, you're out there dominating the convention scene. Every time I look around, Lavi's got figuring out a new setup, and you're always just reworking the booth and stuff. But can you kind of talk about how it's been for the last year of hitting up the convention circuit?
It's been a lot of fun. So I had 20 plus last year. Most of them were library conventions, and I love library conventions because they're either free to do or low cost, and sometimes they feed you. There was this one, they had like a whole, I think they got catered. They had like 5 different options of like between pizza, pasta, breadsticks, and it was fantastic.
Oh, great.
It was great. And then like you get to meet a whole bunch of people that you wouldn't have met otherwise. And people are like, oh, I want the big conventions. I need the 3 days. I need to go out of town. I'm like, no, you don't. Library shows are great. They're wonderful. They're everything.
Yeah.
And you like I will say the only thing is that you have to set up and tear down in the same day, which isn't bad. Like if you have like a smaller setup or something, like if you can make it quick. But if your usual setup takes you about 2 hours to do, it's not going to happen. So but like this year is already off to a better start than last year. So last year I had none in January, one in February. This year I got one in January. I have three this month. I have my third one tomorrow, which I think is why I took a nap, I want to say, but in reality it really took me. So
Right. That's a good quote. There's a quote. There's a quote. That's the name of today's episode.
That's the quote. Yeah. I really like that one. I'm gonna start using it from now on, actually.
You'll
Like-
get my bill. But it was just because I'm thinking about it. And then after this one, I have my first out of state one, which is next month. And I'm going to Florida for MegaCon. And I've been kind of stress streaming about that one because I have to rework my setup again
Yeah.
Oh no.
after what I've done. Because I like how my setup is for right now. And I feel like it's great for like the smaller shows. But something as big as MegaCon, I kind of need to step it up. And when I tell you I'm working on everything else but the stuff I need to be working on, for instance, the pop band, this is a side project. This is not what I'm supposed to be working on right now
Oh, okay. Are you procrastinating?
productively.
That's the language of artists, procrastination.
Mm-hmm.
That is, yeah, that's everything. I've been procrastinating since I was a kid, and it has not gone away. That was not a kid thing. That's just a Lavi thing.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah. MegaCon, that's a big one.
Yeah, it's probably gonna kill me. I still have, so yesterday made 3 weeks. I have it on my calendar, and like I said, these stress streams, man. And so this is going to be very interesting because right now, because what I have to do, I have to get sent to do. So like I want to get like the bigger prints and everything, and I have this manufacturer in mind. But the thing is, with that 3 weeks, probably about 2 of those weeks is them making the prints and then me getting them, which means I only really have a week to do it. And it's so much fun. And at first I was like, oh yeah, I could finish the first issue of Deckingdom within that time. And I'm so glad I stopped myself and I took myself by the shoulders and I was like, no, you cannot. Do not do this to yourself. So I was at first gonna do like a little preview, like a little mini comic, kind of. But I have I'm going to Indiana Comic Con in June, and I'm just like, why would I have the mini comic in March when I'm planning on printing the full issue in like May, to have it in time for June.
Yeah.
Right.
And I'm just like, maybe I should keep that money. So it's just now I'm trying to figure out what other ideas I can do. And I have 3 weeks, guys.
Okay.
Stressing a little bit.
And not to add more stress, but when people see this episode, there'll only be 1 week. So
Thanks, Anthony.
I said not to add more stress. You just
Here
overlooked.
we are. I did. Not intentionally, but
I got confidence in future Lavi, and you'll make it work.
that makes one of us. I'm so proud of that one person. I appreciate it. But other than the stress streams, it's been fun. I've been actually doing a lot of fun art, which I have not given myself time to do before. So I think that's also why I've been procrastinating, essentially, because all of last year, all the art I was doing was like for merch and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I never really took time for the fun stuff. And now that I'm starting the fun stuff, I'm like, oh, this is why it's fun. This is why it's called the fun stuff. So, that little chibi's looking so cute. And you have Pokemon. Yes. Little shiny
Yes.
guy.
So at the night that we're recording, I found out actually through Lavi's page is that today is Pokemon Day. Is that correct?
Yes, I'm actually wearing a
Yes.
Gengar hoodie in
And
the
I'm wearing
celebration.
a Snorlax t-shirt. Yeah.
Mm.
Let's go.
Happy
don't know.
Pokemon Day to
I
you.
don't know if
Those who
this is a
celebrate.
I don't know if this is a Pokemon, but this is what I'm celebrating with. So,
Yes, absolutely. I mean, it
That's a
Either-
can.
Jokemon.
Joe. Oh, you just gave Brian Lynch a field day of ideas for Jokemon month. There you go.
Oh,
Now I just made it a whole month. So there we go.
oh yeah.
Brian Lynch.
Jokemon.
Is that just born right now or is it a thing, Jokemon?
Jokemon.
That's the
I
first
guess-
time I heard that word. So
Okay.
Me too.
Yeah. Okay, so where did birth of Jokemon?
yeah. So this is for those that don't know. This is Brian Lynch's character, Jokin, who is just this just very muscular, adorable, handsome pumpkin dude. And yeah, so this is that's
An
Jokin.
actual Joe's sleep paralysis demon.
Oh boy, Jokemon.
I actually
yes.
wanted to do a question to Lavi.
Oh.
So, what do you think is the key to get a really good booth at conventions and stuff? Like, what do you think it's the most important thing?
You mean as far as the display or to get into the event?
The setup, the display, yeah.
The display. So being cohesive. So if you just have a jumble of stuff and like, okay, you know what's going on, but if somebody can't just take a glance,
Yeah.
and I think the main thing is you want to leave as little room for questions as possible. Hey, what's the price of this? Price tags. Hey, what's this? Labels. Hey, what different sizes? You can either have like a color coded system that I've seen. Some people will put like colored sticker dots.
Okay,
Like,
yeah,
oh, if
yeah,
it's
yeah.
red and blue, then it comes in these two sizes.
Yes.
And making sure to look at it through the eyes of a customer. I am not saying this as people. I'm saying this as people in general, not the brightest. And it's
Yeah.
not that, and it's not anybody that I've come across. It's just that's the advice that my brother gave me when I was first starting. I was like,
Yes.
hey, which of these ways do you prefer? He's like, look, I'm gonna need you to think that I'm real stupid, and I'm going to need you to present it to be that way. I'm like, that's fair.
Okay.
So I've kept that in mind ever since.
That makes total sense, actually. Yeah. Yeah.
Like you could be as creative and like, oh yeah, this is great, this is a great idea. But if it's not gonna like click immediately or have somebody draw to your table, then that might be a lost sale or several. But
Okay.
answering the questions before they have a chance to ask, that is the big thing.
Okay. Nice.
And I just did that with my table because what is it? All of my stuff is OCs.
Okay. Yes.
So fan art is fantastic, awesome, 100%. However, for me, it's like pulling teeth. So
Oh, I think
draw
I've
my
heard
brain
that
babies.
before. My brother is just like that. He doesn't like doing a fan art, so I mean, I totally get it. It's okay. I mean, OCs are cool, but I'm still too afraid to show off my OCs. So, but I'm glad you're like
Enter
putting
Lavi.
up.
We have each other on
Yes.
Instagram now. My DMs are open. Show me your OCs, please.
Oh my God, yes, yes, we're gonna be the best friends.
Yes,
A
it's gonna be
connection
wonderful.
is made. A connection is made.
Yes. I mean, we already have
Gosh darn
Pokemon.
it,
This is just
adorable.
like hammering it in, stealing it in, if anything. It's been melted in. You can't leave me. I'm sorry. We're like joined at the hip now. So
Oh my gosh, yes. Oh no.
yes. But with my display
I don't
currently, so
know if
like all
this
of
is
them.
healthy.
I mean, it depends on the perspective, and isn't that with anything? Kids think broccoli is gross, but it's healthy for them. I mean,
It is?
see, right there.
Wow.
So because they're all my brain babies, I initially had like a menu or like a little catalog where I'll just point. Like they would point at my display, like, oh, who's this? But then I would point at the menu so that I would have them kind of looking back and forth. And I'm just like, okay, that can get annoying. So recently I make my own stickers at home. So I remade each and every one as a sticker, but with a label on it. So now they're just like, oh, I want this one. Oh, I want this one. And it's been so great. It was worth it. It was worth the headache because I didn't realize how many OCs I had until I did this.
You got a lot? Like how many? Can you count them?
So I have everything in sets. So I have a D&D Birthstone set, that's 12. I have a Space, I don't know why I always want to say solar. Space Deity set, that's 11. I have the Cloud Crew, which is 5. And I have this new set of gemstones, that is 3. Hold on. 12, 11, that's 23, plus 5, 28.
Nice.
Plus another 3, that's 31. And then I have my witchy set, that's another 7. I think I said 31, so about 38. 38, and that's just the ones that I made stickers of. That doesn't count all of the ones that I had before. That doesn't even count the 4 that I'm drawing right now. I
And
have
how do
so
you
many.
manage? Like, how can you remember every single thing from them? Like, I don't have a control over my two OCs. Like, I'm like forgetting things about them. How can you do that? Oh my gosh, that's cool.
I think it's because when I make the OCs, I'm mostly getting the character creation part of D&D a run for its money, if that
Mhm.
makes sense. So like the first set I did was the D&D Birthstone. So it's each month, but then each character has their own class and their own race. So like
Ah,
January,
okay.
for instance, my gemstone, Garnet,
Yes.
or Birthstone
Yes.
Garnet, is a
Oh,
paladin, but is also a high elf.
Little gem.
okay.
So each one has its own kind of thing, and then I kind of just design them based off of that. So it's not necessarily keeping track of like their birthstone, or not their birthstone, their backstories. There we go, backstories.
Okay.
Not all of them have backstories. I just wanted to design them.
Totally fair. Like, if
Yes.
you feel it, you just draw it.
Yes. I actually feel
Yes.
bad with my OCs because I have my friends, they're like, here's the lore. And it's so in depth and everything. Everybody got birthdays and they know their star sign and they know what they were doing when they were 5, what their dreams and aspirations are. And I'm like, here, this one has a sword.
Yeah. And that's all they need to know about. Swords are cool, so that's it.
That tells me everything.
Yeah.
A sword says a lot.
A
Yes.
sword says a lot. That's also why I did Garnet as a
Fine.
paladin, because I was like, big sword energy.
Yeah.
That's a t-shirt.
For my
I hope I
mother-in-law
answered your
who's
question.
watching, my mother-in-law who's watching right now, an O. Oh, what is it that we were talking about? The OC or an OS?
OC,
OCs?
original
Original
character.
characters?
Original character. Okay, it's original character.
She's tapped into
Was
a
that
live.
for your mother-in-law or was that for you for real?
Yes.
Oh, I think he's doing a smart list thing, like reaching out to how Sean will reach out, say his sister, for his sister's reference. This is what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Fine.
But yes, original character.
Okay, got it.
Yes. Or brain
I
babies.
got it.
Yes.
Brain
Brain
babies.
babies. I love that term. Oh my gosh.
Oh, a lot of people tend to at my booth. They're just like, oh, is this from a show? Excuse me. And I'm just like, no, they're my brain babies. And that gets a giggle. And I'm like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, that's a really interesting way to like to show them and like present them to the world, brain babies.
Yes. I'm just like, you chuckled. You're here. You're gonna hear me yap. I'm so sorry. I'm not sorry. But
All right. We're gonna highlight Matt Hansel's production here, and it's going to be paired with some questions because so you're working on this Three Stooges thing. Have you worked on these characters before?
Yes, I did a 5-page Christmas Hanukkah Three Stooges story.
Oh.
Probably 2 or 3 years ago now. Probably 3 years ago now. And so this is my second revisiting of the Stooges for American mythology. But I'm excited because this time I'm coloring and lettering it as well. I'm not just doing the line art. So I get to do the whole job, which is exciting for me.
That's awesome. And what's really cool is that I like how these characters are, and you're helping keep these characters alive and relevant, and I think that's awesome that we're still talking about the Three Stooges.
I do too. I was surprised that whenever they ask me to do a Three Stooges thing, that it's still a thing, and I'm glad.
Yeah.
And I've actually done a few Three Stooges commissions over the years. People that tracked me down because I worked on the comic and then asked for cartoon versions of the Stooges, and it like you say, I'm just happy that they've been around forever, so I'm just glad to be part of the mythology.
Are the designs based on the cartoon from the 60s?
Yes,
Okay.
because my ability to capture likeness is not that good, or at least I don't think it is. So I, with the permission of the publisher, based my Three Stooges on the cartoon version from the 60s.
All right. There you have it.
Excellent. And yeah, we'll share that info with everybody when that is available to purchase. I know I'll buy one.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that.
Sold.
Showing my update status here on the Ducks of what I've been doing on the last couple shows is been working on multiple sketch cards or crispy doodles at once. And what's been cool is that I just grab one marker and then I just color everything for each card. So like the beak, just finding my orange and just going around the house here and just coloring everything at once. And then at the end of it, I can just finish multiple cards at the same time. But yeah, that's my progress so far. Right now, I'm debating on finding a good background for the cartoon bricks here. So I'm deciding if I'm using colored pencil or if I actually have enough red marker, because I've been running into that when I work on the crispy doodles here, that I'll start with the color and then halfway through I realize, oh, I should have had one that is at full potential to color the entire drawing, and then I start running out of ink. And
Oh no.
so yeah, I'm trying to make some decisions right here. If I think I might just use a light colored pencil and then I'm good to go.
I
But
think
yeah.
it will look cool too. Yeah, like it will give it a little different vibe. Color
And
pencils are great.
and
Yeah.
color pencil is more permanent than markers are, anyway. So
Yes.
there's that too.
Oh, cool. And yeah, and I was debating if I keep the crispy background as the brick, but I'm doing that for their fur rather than adding so much whiteout to the drawing. Then I'm deciding to give the crispy background will be their fur. We are checking in on, is it Boone? Is that the name?
Yeah, Boone.
Boone?
Boone.
Good old Boone.
Look at Boone.
He's a good boy. He's a good dog.
He's the best boy.
Well, the picture reference I had for him, he just looks like such a great dog. Yeah.
Is it a golden retriever?
Yeah.
Ah, yes. I love those dogs. Oh,
They're like
they're
the
so cute.
happiest dogs in the world.
Yes,
Yeah, they are.
And behind the scenes, Troy, is there how you feeling about what's happening off camera?
Well, I have designed a little friend, a little yellow warbler, cartoon yellow warbler bird,
Cute.
Oh, cute.
and I like how he's put together. He's easy to draw, kind of basic shapes.
There you go.
So yes,
Good.
Yes.
And Lavi, let's check in with you.
Oh yeah. Still rendering, probably not much difference it seems.
It's looking great.
Oh, thank you.
How many layers? How many layers do you usually do?
Oh God. It definitely depends. Right now I'm at 48.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, that's low for me. That is that. Well, usually, so between the comic, that usually has more. So the fact that I have 4 different characters and I'm keeping like their clothes and stuff on like separate layers and stuff, and then shading. I would have said, yeah, that's what's eating it up right now. But I have a lot of room, which is great.
Excellent. All right. I am just going, while I go check to see if anybody reached out to us on Instagram. Anybody have any fun stories? Anything fun from this past week at all? Dead air can
I
be removed.
I don't think so.
Well, here, how about this? Speaking of Brian Lynch from Hot Wing of Justice, we can usually count on him to throw out a question. He
Yay.
says, what is your favorite show to have on for quote unquote background noise? Now, in our last episode, we interviewed Beth, aka the Chalk Girl, and we did talk about her process of working on her life size murals and what she uses, and we lightly talked about background noise. But yeah, so feel free, anybody who has an answer, to dive in.
It's not a show, but I usually have like the Pirates of the Caribbean trilogy if I get tired of my music.
I like the soundtrack score.
Yeah.
Mm.
So I have like a whole focusing playlist. It has Kingdom Hearts, Pirates of the Caribbean. I just added Avatar: The Last Airbender, and that was a mistake. Because there's a lot of bops in there.
What does that mean?
So very good music, very energetic
So you
music, and
get
I'm
into
not,
it.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, pretty much. But and then I also have Epic the Musical in there, and it's just a whole hodgepodge of things. And it's great because it like keeps me focused because I don't know what's going to happen next, you know? But whenever that doesn't work, then I go to the movies, the Pirates of the Caribbean movies, and I probably rewatch them about 5 times in a year.
Wow.
My friends, they don't judge me, but they're judging me a little bit. Because I'll point out stuff and they're just like, "Are you watching them again?" I'm like, no.
Yeah. Why not? I mean,
Yeah, if I
I
have something in the background, it has to be something I've seen a lot so that you don't get
hmm
Yeah,
distracted.
if it's
Distracted.
something
Yeah.
new, nothing is getting done.
Jack Kirby used to work with Spanish television on
Oh yeah.
because it was noise, but he didn't understand what they were saying, so he wouldn't pay attention to it.
okay.
Oh.
that's clever.
Yeah,
Mhm.
interesting.
And now he's fluent in Spanish.
Yeah, right. I would think through osmosis you'd pick up some of it.
Right, that's how I was in high school with anime because I would watch the dubbed. So like they're talking in Japanese, but I'm reading the subtitles.
Yeah.
And then I realized that I was talking in Japanese, but like not really to my friends. And I was just like, what? They were like, what did you say? I'm like, I have no idea.
I mean, that's how I basically learn English. So
Right.
I that's my life summarized.
So what would be your English show that taught you English?
Mm,
Cartoonist by Night.
cartoon, yeah.
Yeah.
Great show, actually. There's this show called Ruby.
Oh
Yeah. Oh my God. Yes, you know it. Yes.
yeah, yes,
It actually had a collaboration with DC Comics.
yes.
They made a movie. Uh, yeah, they made a movie. Let's leave it right there.
All right.
And it was like it started like airing like 10 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, someone like
Uh,
that. And I was really young at the time. And but I watched the trailers and they were really good. Basically, it's girls using guns and fighting the evil.
Okay.
And I really like that. I love their designs. They're so cute. And they're based over like old fairy tales characters. Like the
uh-huh.
protagonist is based on Little Red Riding Hood.
Mhm.
Okay.
So and basically that pattern is repeated throughout the other cast members of the series.
Okay.
And that really got me hooked up. And I was like, what is this about? Oh my gosh. And I
Mhm.
knew a little English due to school,
Yeah.
but not to like, not enough to understand a whole show.
Yeah.
And although I could understand some things, I rewatched it like some months ago, and it's a whole new experience, like rewatching a show and knowing the language fully. Well,
Right.
it was like oh my gosh, mind blowing. I was like, so that's why it's happening. Oh my God. And
Ruby.
yeah, Ruby. It's
Yeah.
written RWBY. Like,
Oh yeah. Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah. It's animated.
yeah, animated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm currently waiting for volume 10.
Oh,
I
volume
They're
hope
10.
up
it
at
comes
10
out
now?
soon. Yeah, they're already on volume 10.
Jesus.
Uh, yes, yes, and it's been a whole ride, but I'm really like looking forward to it. I really love that show. It's like I would say it's my comfort show. Like whenever I'm too stressed, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna watch movie. Hold on, gonna rewatch it for the thousandth time.
I love
Yeah,
that.
I never knew it was called that. I just always called it RWBY.
BY.
Yep.
No, it's. I mean, it's pronounced Ruby, but
Mhm.
at first I also got confused. Like, why are they writing it like that?
I
Like,
guess because it's like a W.
Yeah.
yeah,
So
Did
like it's a
W. Yes, yes.
did, did
like,
DC,
you're smart.
did DC,
Ah,
did DC Comics do something? Do they have a character like that or an adaptation or something?
I think they partnered
uh,
up and like they're fighting
yes,
with DC
Uh,
heroes. I
yes.
didn't watch it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
I
what I thought.
eh, yeah, I'm looking it up
Yeah.
now, and it looks like
Yeah.
yeah, over
do
the
you
last
want
handful of years, they've had some.
It's
That's where I first heard of it. So
do you
yeah.
want like a summary of the movie without spoilers if you ever feel like watching it?
yeah, yeah,
I
shout it out.
mean,
Hmm.
I watched it with the Latin American dub,
Yeah.
and the voices were okay, but I
Mhm.
couldn't get the vibe of it. Like I wouldn't say they matched at all. But
Yeah.
that's just me being picky. Never
Felt
mind, don't mind me. So basically, the main cast who are four girls are basically like teletransported to the DC world,
Hmm.
and they meet up with the Justice League.
Yeah.
And but then the Justice League is the transport to Ruby World, and
mm.
Oh.
they become teenagers. And
Oh.
although it's fun to see, I like the designs. Actually, the designs were top tier. I was like, yes, they look really good. um the stories, like, it's okay, but it's not like really that engaging. They
Hmm.
just basically fight one DC villain and one Ruby villain, and that's
Hmm.
it. That's the whole point of the two movies. Like,
Okay.
and then just like return to their own worlds and
Like nothing happened.
like nothing happened. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, for only watch, I would say it's okay. Just
Yeah.
if you are curious enough,
I do. I do have it. I have it. I can watch it.
you can
Oh.
watch it. I mean,
Cool.
it's fine. It's fine. I mean, I had fun watching it.
Hmm.
So,
But it's not as
but
good as the real show,
yeah, no, it's not as good as the real show. I mean,
Ruby.
oof, Ruby. Although many people complain about some volumes,
Uh-huh.
I cannot complain about them,
Is it
honestly.
based on a manga book?
No, mm-mm. It's a original series, and
Oh.
after the series aired, they released some mangas, like
Oh,
anthologies.
after. Okay.
Yes, and they're
Mm-hmm.
really good. I haven't had the chance to to read them all,
Mm-hmm.
but they're really good, and the art, I cannot complain about the art. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Incredible, amazing, excellent.
Yeah.
But
Whenever
yeah.
when I
Hmm.
watch anime, I uh I don't like having the subtitles on if I'm watching the English dub because they
Hmm.
don't match.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Word.
that's a whole
Yeah.
different thing, right?
It has the same meaning, but they don't say the same words.
Yes.
And it bugs me. So I turn off the
The subs, yeah.
subtitles if I'm watching it in English. But I don't like to watch the subtitles because I like to watch the animation and if I'm reading, it takes me away from the animation.
Yeah.
Hear that lie.
Probably before you were even born, Nat, there was a telenovela called Ruby that was on.
Uh-huh.
It it played here in the States. My wife is Hispanic, but I would much like D. Brad watching the Japanese version, not knowing what they were saying. I would watch that show with my wife and not know what they were saying, and I didn't care because my
Mhm.
goodness, Barbara Maury was really pretty.
That's pretty valid. I mean, I've
Yeah.
also watched series or movies just because an actor or actresses are
Mhm.
pretty or handsome. So
Yeah.
I
But
it's
it's not
a
real.
uh,
It's
yes,
not.
it's
It's not great like background while you're drawing
Mhm.
because you don't really know what's going on.
yes.
Right.
So,
Like yeah, it's I can hear it, but it's just
mhm.
noise.
Yeah.
Yeah. To be fair, I never watched. I mean, I know about Ruby, but
Mhm.
I, I've never watched it. I've only watched like this one called Teresa, or I'm not sure if it aired over there, but it was a pretty huge thing here in Mexico. So I
I
think they follow the same like story. Well, not the same, but like similar story.
Mhm.
mhm.
But I mean, telenovelas are a great thing to have in the background while you're working.
Yes, they get so dramatic over everything.
Yeah.
Yes,
My
yes.
pencil! I have
Uh,
lost my pencil! You
and the music.
monster! You moved my pencil!
That would be like watching a soap opera, right? Is that?
It's
Yes,
exactly what it is.
a
Yeah. Okay.
soap opera. Yes,
Yeah.
but sometimes they get too ridiculous. But
Yeah.
I mean, they're good. Whenever I don't have anything else to watch, I'm like, yes, let's watch some episodes. Yeah, yeah.
I do
Throw them
not
in.
recognize the. I looked up Teresa. I don't recognize it.
I think it was aired a little later than Ruby.
Okay.
So yeah, but I mean, they follow the same, almost the same pattern. So you should give it a watch someday. It's good. I really like it. It's
If
very
I ever
dramatical.
am If I
Yes.
ever am looking for something to torture myself with and it's on, I will
Yes.
do that.
Absolutely. Yes. Yes. Yes.
Torture.
It's recommended torture.
Yes. I recommend the
Hmm.
torture, but it helps you
Right.
work
Our
better.
next topic is what do you recommend for torture?
What's your favorite torture?
My daughter's singing Baby Shark over and over. It's adorable,
No.
but
Yeah.
It gets to a point.
to a point.
hmm Sometimes I don't like the voices in anime. They're too screechy for me.
That's how I
How
feel
about
about dubbed. Subbed
yeah,
is life.
yeah.
Yes.
But then I watched the Japanese version and the character had a squeaky high pitched voice in Japanese too. So usually it's like a little girl character. And instead of having a real little girl, it's like someone doing a voice,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like oh, that hurts my ears.
That's
Um,
fair.
yeah.
My guy, he was watching this one. I don't remember what it's called. It's one of those where they have the log lines as the title and it's super long for no reason. And I hate those. Um, but it was
Oh, okay.
he's isekai'd into a fantasy world and his power is that he can like still shop from he can still go grocery shopping from his world and he can bring that stuff over. And it's more advanced and more delicious than what the fantasy world has. So he's just like nonchalantly like leveling up throughout the world. He doesn't want to. He just
Mhm.
wants to cook. Um,
Oh, I haven't heard anything like that before. That's
Yeah, me
it's
neither.
it's awesome. If
That
I'll
sounds
get the name.
interesting. Yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
I'll send it to future Anthony. Hopefully he
What's
can.
it called?
I have no idea.
Oh, okay.
That's
The
an
title
interesting
is way
title.
too
Oh,
long.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, a lot of anime, their titles don't really translate real great
Yeah. I was
to
watching
English.
one it had a really long title too. It was about
Yeah,
I
this
it's just like
old sensei who comes out of retirement. And
yeah,
his students are all grown up and and it had a really long name as well, like you were talking about.
my
yeah. Just
son was watching one and it was called I have been I've been killing slimes for 10,000 years
Oh,
and
Jesus.
so have maxed out my battle points or something to that effect.
Like
Oh my
that.
Like, okay, that's really not translating well.
No. And I'm just like, this would have been great. Like back in the day, we had Cowboy Bebop. Inuyasha.
Yeah, that's it. Cowboy
Like,
Bebop.
that's he.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, but when he put on the grocery anime and he was watching it dubbed, and this little slime character is adorable, but I'm not a fan of the voice actors that did it.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, we're gonna watch this dubbed because otherwise I can't watch this.
And it was better dubbed.
Yes, so much better dubbed. I have, aside from like the ones that I grew up with like Inuyasha and stuff, because of course they were on Adult Swim, they were dubbed. If I
Right.
started dubbed, I have to finish it dubbed because you can't change the voices on me. That's not what this is.
Right.
But nowadays, whenever I watch an anime, they're always subbed 100%. It's just, I feel like it's more, I don't know. I just get more engrossed that way or more involved. And that's why I can't watch anime or anything while I'm drawing. Nope. Mm-mm.
No. No.
Especially with the fight scenes. That's no.
Especially with the what?
The
Fight.
fight scenes.
Oh, yeah. No, I
Yeah,
can see
that's
that being distracting.
very distracting. I can tell myself, I'm going to get this done. All I want. It's all a lie.
Yeah, I know some of my go-to background noise is watching the Pitch Perfect trilogy and just putting
Yes.
that on as just one giant movie, and then just realizing, oh, I just ended up watching that and I didn't get anything drawn because, yep. So it doesn't work as background noise for me. Still working on it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Anna
That's why
Kendrick is
sometimes
the
I just work in
one.
silence.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the only thing I can do in silence is writing. I have to have silence for
Yeah.
that. I no. I can't draw in silence because then the voices win.
The voices win.
Oh,
We can't
yes.
have that.
Yes. Oh,
Like the voices in your head?
Yeah, so like
yes.
Yeah.
I just feel like because my
All your
mind is
thoughts?
running like miles a minute, and it's just like, oh, did I do this? Oh, I got to do this, and blah 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 blah.
Oh, yeah.
Music or movies, like I have to drown it out, otherwise I'm just gonna like get up every 5 minutes to do something or to check on something that
Right.
doesn't need to be done or checked up on. So I just
Mhm.
need to like distract my subconscious, I think is the best way to put it.
Yeah. That makes sense.
I'm just a little crazy, just un poquito.
Un poquito.
Un poquito.
Is that what does that mean?
Just a
A
little.
little bit.
A little
Just a bit.
bit?
Today's episode is Spanish.
Yay!
What is Cartoonist by Night? What is that translated into Spanish?
Mm, I'm gonna
I'll
think
let
of
you.
a good translation
Yeah,
because
yeah.
if I made it literally, it doesn't sound as cool. It doesn't have that impact. But
Yeah.
literally, it would be dibujantes en la noche.
Well, that sounds cool.
I mean, by sound, it sounds cool,
Mhm.
but like
Yeah.
in like as a Spanish speaker, it's
Uh-huh.
I mean, could have a little bit more punch. So I'm
Right.
gonna think of a good way to translate
There we
so that
go.
it has a really
Uh-huh.
nice punch. And I'll tell Anthony.
I once had
You
I
could
once
do
had
like
a
the Spanglish version.
Right.
Cartoonistas.
Cartunistas en la noche. That sounds
Uh-huh.
nice.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Or
It
de la
does.
noche.
Cartunistas de la noche. Mm-hmm.
Well, that also
Yes.
that kind of sounds a little bit too, though. So
oh no.
no.
And this episode won't be dubbed or have any subtitles or anything.
Yeah, Future Anthony
Anthony's not-
removed. Future
Yeah.
Anthony removed that last part.
It would be really fun to put a beep sound over
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Uh, this is now going to be the hardest episode to ever edit.
Unnecessary censorship.
Yes.
2 weeks, I believe in you.
I I think I've finished what I need to. I might touch up some of the backgrounds, but here is another look at my takes on some goofy Uncle Scrooge and however order you want it, Huey, Dewey, and Louie. You can name them any one, but I wanted to do like different beaks or bills, for all of them. And actually, if I reach over here, when I started Huey, Dewey, and Louie before the show, I went more, I still kind of did a different style, but I didn't like that I went as accurate with the duck bill by basically just copying it. So then I
Right.
just redid it where I'm like, all right, I'm just going to do, four different styles there. But I have this one here, and this is something that'll probably sit in my stack for a while, and then I'll think of something to add to it and turn it into like, it might be like a zombie duck or something, like
Mhm.
a drawing that is not going to be a proper Huey, Dewey, or Louie. Now it's just
He
going to
could
be a
be
zombie duck.
he could
dump.
be Scrooge McDuck when he was a shoeshine boy.
Oh,
Hey.
there we go. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Great
And that was
idea.
one thing when I did for Scrooge McDuck, this version, I didn't have room for any like eyeglasses or anything, monocles or anything like that. So this
Right.
is him before he went and actually had to get an eye exam. So
Oh,
that's and then because I already finished those, these may or may not be posted on my feed, but I had some that I was drawing at the last Milwaukee Mighty Con, and then I colored at home. But I was working on some Flintstones, also kind of taking my own like, some cartoonist exaggerations on some of them, especially my favorite one, Barney here. That one
Nice.
that's
I had
funny.
a lot of extra fun with that, and
I like his shape.
Yes, very shaped.
yeah, I did that
very
with
cool.
I did a Captain Underpants that looked like that, and then
Mhm.
I think that's where I was inspired by. The other one still, there's not too much exaggeration, but I changed some features and sizes there, and then I also did Nickelodeon's Doug. I did a bunch
Nice.
of Doug drawings. I got Doug Funny. I've got Skeeter Valentine. I got Patty Mayonnaise, which is one of the best names ever
Yeah,
in fiction, and Pork Chop the dog. So
pork
yeah,
chop.
these I've been in a crispy cartoon mood as of late.
Ooh,
That actually reminds me. So Tubi, which is another
yes.
streaming service, is they're basically becoming the next Boomerang. They're bringing back a lot of old cartoons.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
actually
am
kind of
gonna
really
have that.
excited.
I'm gonna have that list for not future Anthony to find because I sent that to our Cartoonist by Night group not too long ago.
Hmm.
If I go into our feed, I can bring up the list of all of
I'm
these.
just sad that it probably won't be on Tubi in Canada.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah, that's a bummer.
I saw Ed, Ed and Eddie, and I'm just like, I'm gonna watch this for deep breath.
Oh yeah.
And I
I'm
Ed,
in
Ed and Eddie is
I'm
on the
in
list.
season 2, 3, and 4.
Okay. I don't know what seasons they're bringing because I know that there's going to be like a group coming March 1st, but then they had like
Mhm.
a second list of all the titles that are coming. So I'm
Yes.
super excited for that. I saw the Flintstones, which is actually what reminded me of that. So thank you,
Dabba
Oh, yeah.
Anthony.
dabba do.
Yabba
And
dabba doo.
then
Barney.
I also saw Top Cat.
Top Cat, awesome. I do have
Yeah,
the
there
Flintstones
was
on
it was
Blu-ray.
we had a VHS and it had like one episode of like Top Cat, the Flintstones, the Jetsons.
Oh yeah.
And like two other episodes that I can't think of. But there was the one in the Flintstones, Barney kept messing up. So of course Fred kept bonking him. But then Fred gave him a preemptive blonk and Barney was just like, "What is that for?" He's like, "That's for the next thing you do wrong." And
Yeah.
that's something that me and my siblings quoted all the time.
Yeah. I've started rewatching the Flintstones. I got it on Blu-ray, and I've been watching it on Blu-ray. And I just watched 2 episodes so far, and in both episodes, Fred gets smashed on the head by a frying pan from Walma. Like,
Did he get like a big goose egg bump that just like
no, I
black?
don't think.
No.
Maybe I don't think so. No, 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 that. But like, I was like, uh-oh.
And I don't know if the
I don't-
list is easy to read here just because the text is so small, so I don't know what you guys are seeing, but is
I
that
see
legible?
Powerpuff Girls, Pup Named Scooby-Doo. Oh, Quick Draw McGraw. That I want that
I
one.
really hope that's the OG Teen Titans is on there. If not, I'm gonna riot.
Yeah,
I see
well,
Animaniacs in there.
Yeah. A lot of these shows actually probably won't be on Tubi because they're on there's like a
HBO Max?
no, in Canada we have a Teletoon streaming service that has those on.
Oh,
So I do have a lot of those
Oh,
cartoons on that service,
nice.
but not the Hanna-Barbera ones, unfortunately.
Are they going
Oh,
to do
chicken.
Underdog and stuff like that too, or is that too old?
I do not
I
see Underdog.
no, don't see Underdog on the list.
No, it's probably because it's the ones that are owned by Warner Brothers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That
And more Underdog is NBC Universal now.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's all Warner Brothers. Because they
So,
bought yeah, they own Cartoon Network and Hanna-Barbera.
right, right.
I saw Static Shock. I know exactly what I'm watching first.
Oh, that's a good show. I like that.
Scooby Doo, right?
They have so many Scooby-Doos.
Yeah, there's a lot of stupid days.
They got
I like
Scooby and Scrappy.
oh yeah, Scrappy. I don't actually hate him. I liked him when he came out.
I hated him in the live action movie, of course, but that we were
Yeah.
supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, the I don't know if they were the first live action Scooby-Doos, but like the first and the second one, but those are my favorite live actions. Aside from the Alice in Wonderland one at Disney, one, those are the only live actions that I can give a pass to.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
that Alice movie is really good. I also liked it a
Yes.
lot. Yes.
Yes, I
What?
felt betrayed by my family because I was in middle school and I got out at 4, and my sister and brother got out at 2 in elementary school. So my mom took them to go see it, and they were back home before I was. And I'm like, really? Really?
Which one?
No! Alice in Wonderland, the Disney
Oh,
version of it. Well,
right.
the live action Disney movie.
Tim
Yes.
Burton one?
Yes.
Yes. Yes. It's actually really good. Really,
Yes,
really
I
good.
love it. I rewatch that a couple times a year as well. Haha, hee hee.
Rewatching is good.
Rewatching is everything. And also you pick up on stuff and then you want to, or maybe you'll pay attention to something different. Like for instance, the costume design and everything. I remember one time I counted how many costume changes Alice did in that movie. I cannot for the life of you tell you how many there are, but it's over 5, if not at least
Yes.
5.
They were a lot. They were a lot. But yeah, I also like rewatching things and cutting up on some stuff I didn't like notice at the time. So
Yes, I love that. My
rewatcher
grandmother
for the
was,
life. Yes. Yes.
yeah, he's like, why do you keep watching? You've already seen it. I'm like, and I can notice something new. Do you know how much work went into this?
Yes.
I'm helping.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think I'm done the marker part. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, we're
That's
gonna take a look at the
adorable.
spotlight this one. That's
I
awesome.
I'm gonna probably do the water in pencil crayon.
I can smell that drawing.
Oh yeah, it smells like wet
Wet dog.
golden retriever. Yeah.
I just thought of Annie for a second with Mr. Warbucks when he comes in and he didn't know that she was adopted yet. And he's like, why do I smell wet dog?
Dog.
Just her.
Yeah, it's not the best smell.
All right, I'm going to take another peek at the Instagram to see if anybody else offered any questions. Otherwise, I got some other promotion here to show off before we start wrapping things up here. The time just
Yes.
flies.
Yes.
Time is very slippery. I've been saying that a lot because Brian asked me to. So he liked a specific panel that I did or a specific drawing that I did for Deckingdom in one of the pages. He's like, oh, this will be a great cover. And you could do this, this, and this. I'm like, that's a great idea. Let me get back to you in a few days. I sent it to him yesterday and I looked at the timestamp. How was that 2 weeks ago? How was that a fortnight ago? Like, I could have
Yes.
sworn I just talked to him 3 days ago. Oh, it was very disrespectful, but I did it. So.
My brother Adam always submits some interesting questions. So he asked, and feel free for anyone, this is for the entire room to answer if you have an answer.
Right.
What is your favorite movie ever? Is it Rocky 1 or Rocky 4?
Rookie, what a rookie.
One.
Probably not 4.
One probably, yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to
there's
remember.
probably there has been he did do a recut of 4.
Oh, really?
During COVID, he spent his time recutting Rocky 4, and
Oh,
it's called Rocky versus Drago version. But
So
I haven't seen it.
So yeah, Rocky 1 or Rocky 4. I'm gonna pick 1 just because I've probably seen 1 more than I've seen 4. So
you know.
so
Also, I hear like
Did I
the
mention that there's a recut of Rocky 4, or do I have to,
I,
or does that do I have to say it again?
no, you did mention
No,
it. You
I did. Okay.
mentioned it. Yep, yep,
I don't know which cut it was in.
yep. Just kind of like how he went back in and did a cut. Now I'm gonna have to go back in and do a.
Because I made a reference. All right. Stop talking about the part that's cut out.
The whole episode.
What do you mean? What part?
Yeah, what are you talking
What
about?
part?
nothing was cut. Haha, hee hee.
I'll be right back.
All right.
Yes.
Copy.
Now I'm gonna
In
cut that out so Troy's
Yeah.
never gonna leave.
In the second episode of Cartoons by Night, there's something that got cut from something I said that got cut, and then if you stay to the end credits, then you see the cut scene.
Oh, really?
Nice.
I don't
A
even
little
remember
blooper.
what it was.
Yeah, you did it. Yeah. I'm not gonna
Future
say it.
Anthony has
I'm
become
not
too
gonna say it.
powerful.
You have to go look for it.
Yep, sometimes there are after credit scenes. Not too often. I'll do that with
Mhm.
Crimson Call once in a while too. If there's a good
Mhm.
moment, then it forces people to stay to the end of the credits. So
Yeah.
That's what
speaking of
Pixar
credits,
did, and they stopped.
speaking of credits, well, Troy's gone at the moment, so I do want him to be here. Not that all of a sudden he shows up and then we're like, all right, see you later, everybody. So yeah, oh yeah, I was gonna check the because I posted the question thing on 2 different accounts. So let me check the cartoonist or my account as well, just in case there's other people.
Matt, what are you making with the circles?
The glasses.
Oh,
Oh.
Just doing all freehand ink them, but just to get
Yeah.
the initial part down, I use a ruler. I usually don't use a ruler, but or a
Smart.
template. But for this, I figured I'd make them look
are you
authentic.
a fan of Little Lulu comics?
I am.
Yeah.
I have not read any in a while, but
Yeah.
I am a fan of Little
Yeah.
Lily.
One of my all-time favorite discoveries as an adult was so I started collecting Little Lulu by John Stanley,
Oh, okay.
and they actually made me laugh out loud. I didn't realize that this was so funny, and so
Oh, they're great, aren't they?
yeah,
I mean,
yeah, and it has another one, Melvin the Monster. That's another good one.
I don't think I've read that one.
Yeah, and then a really good one about called 13 going on 18. That's a good one too.
I'll have to check those out.
Yeah,
My mother-in-law loves Little Lulu,
yeah.
and whenever I go to a convention, I always look for Little Lulus to bring
Oh
back
yeah.
to her. She's got a
Okay.
shoebox full of Little Lulu comics
Oh,
and she
perfect.
reads them.
Yeah,
She reads them.
they're really good.
I checked, and we do have one more question. So I had posted the question prompt both on the Cartoonist by Night account as well as my own account. So I went over to the second account and another submission from Brian Lynch, and he goes, "Do I have to answer this question again if I already answered it on the Cartoonist by Night Instagram?" So yep. So the second question was Brian asking if he had to repeat the question.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes, please
That's
do.
that's the answer. Yes.
Yeah.
I will reply to him. I don't know if I. Oh yeah, I can send him a message. So
Yeah.
but yes. Okay, so there we go. That is going to do it there. My background noise will be Brian Lynch asking the same question over and over and over again. That's my preferred background noise.
Yeah. You should have that question every episode now.
There we go. All right, we are going to wrap things up here. So
Oh,
all of the stuff
hold
that
on, Anthony.
yes, but
Um, Nat, how do you why is
Oh,
the glove glowing?
Because in the game, this character has like a demon hand,
Oh, okay.
and his demon hand just glows. I don't know why,
Oh,
but it
yeah,
turns like a bluish glow. So
yeah.
that's why I'm trying to get it like right
ooh.
and good. So
Oh, okay, I see.
that's why I'm adjusting
The
the
different
layers and
levels.
stuff.
Okay,
Yes,
got it.
yes.
Okay, all right. That happened to
Just
me
like
the
the
other
rest
day.
of us have in real life.
I was in a Zoom meeting, but
Yes.
I was there's a window in front of me, and the sun was shining, but it was shining right here. There's like a little square where it was shining, and if I put up my hand like here, it looks normal, but then when I put up this hand, it looked like that hand
Is
glowing.
that like
Yeah.
glowing?
Yeah, so I go,
Ah, you got the
you take over.
power.
Yeah, I have the power. That's right. Yeah, fun.
Nice.
Iron Brad, you know.
Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, Iron Fist. Yeah.
Um, okay, so Nat talked about a lot of the comics over at Tidal Wave. The Pecos Bill and the Guns of Oz issue number 1 has
That's King
the
Spot.
variant cover.
Yes, but yes.
So there that is. So definitely check that out. Anything else that you can promote is that maybe you didn't think about? Otherwise, how people can reach you online and check out your work.
I think I went overall. I've well, the projects we can talk about,
Yeah.
like
Mhm.
at the moment.
Mhm.
Uh, so yeah, I mean, we've been pretty packed with work, but it's good. I love comics. I love having the opportunity to color them. And if people watching us want to follow me, then my Instagram account is Saturn Natsuki all together, no spaces. And yeah, thanks for inviting me, and I'm always glad to join you guys. I always
All right.
have such a great time with you, so
All right. I'll
thank
see you
you
in a
so
couple weeks
much.
then.
Yeah, yeah, let's go.
Awesome. And all that information will be along the bottom. Lavi, if people wanted to reach out to you, how would they do that?
Oh, multiple ways.
Oh, look at that. He asked the question and he leaves.
Uh,
Oh no.
no.
I'm still here. I'm still here.
Okay.
I'm just
Okay. Rice is just standing in. Love that. Good to see you,
Yeah.
buddy. So either Lavi HQ or Lavi underscore HQ on like Instagram, Blue Sky, Kara. I'm never on there. I don't know why I keep putting that on my list, but I'm there. So
Oh, I don't even know that
um
one.
oh it was to I forgot. Oh, God, everything happened so fast. And now it's a great platform. Like you can actually see artists and everything. Like it's not just a hodgepodge of what is this?
Mhm.
It was created to kind of like push back AI and everything, like,
Oh, okay.
more so to uplift human ingenuity,
Mhm.
creativity, and it's also created by an artist.
Ah,
But it's a great app. I
yeah.
have very little steam for social media. So I'm usually on Instagram, post and then leave. So
Right.
and then I have a link tree, which is Lavi underscore HQ, can tell everybody a lot more about how to find me much better than I can. So
cool,
yeah.
cool. The one thing I stepped off screen to try to find, but maybe D. Brad has it nearby. Maybe it's on his back bookshelf. But do you have the Sketch Bear #1 nearby at all? Mine might be filed away.
Oh,
So,
okay.
because while you look for that, unless it's buried somewhere, I was just going to promote some stuff from our past
All right,
guests.
go ahead. I can get it.
Sounds good. So in the meantime, there's from Paper Cuts. They are teaming up with Oh Yeah Comics for Action Cat Adventure Bug. Let's do this. This is volume 1, which is
Mm.
collecting some old stories from Oh Yeah Comics as well as brand new stories that are kind of put together as kind of one giant story. And so that is out there now from Paper Cuts from our friends Art Franco, Scoot, and everybody over at Oh Yeah Comics, and it's just another avenue to get the word out and kind of expand the Oh Yeah Comics brand. Let's see here. Talked about the Pecos Bill. I've got the Thought Bubble here. And then there is something else here. D. Brad has Sketch Bear #1 from our friend Jamie Cosley. So that is a brand new comic book that is out there. Limited copies are available, at least of a first printing. So just go to jamiecosley.com or reach out to him. But yeah, that is a brand new comic there. And I am sporting a brand new T-shirt that I got off the Threadless, which all that information is in the show notes and at the end here for the oh yes, Ninja Kaiju. Mine will be showing up soon, but hopefully we'll be talking to the creators of that Ninja Kaiju. Slaughter Otters Otter Squad. This one here from Matt Fife, Matt Rogers. We also have Wes Gift and Jay Hammond assembling that team. And so, yeah, there are some variant covers out there. There's the Jay Hammond cover. And then if you want to, design your own cover, then there is a blank sketch variant out there as well. So just wanted to promote that since the other guys aren't here in the episode to do so. So you can get this cool new T-shirt and some other designs over on their Threadless, information at the bottom and in the show notes. And I think that does it for promotion. I don't know if there's anything else anybody wanted to shout out.
Anthony's the best.
Oh,
Thank you for all that you do.
Yay.
Appreciate it. You keep getting us together. It's awesome.
Definitely.
thank you. And yeah, I think that'll do it. If we want to just do one last look of our drawings, I already showed mine off. Let's take a look at the glowing hand over at Nat's screen there. That's awesome.
Yes.
I want to
I'm
That's
adding
really
some
cool.
shadows. Thank you. Yeah.
Rocks.
It's a really fast sketch, but
Yeah.
it'll do. It'll do.
You did great. 100%.
Oh yeah.
Thank you.
I want to make a
Basket-
sticker out of
basket.
him.
What? Sorry? What?
I
said
said
something?
fast sketches are awesome
Oh, yes. Yes.
because
Yeah.
there's life to them.
Yes.
Yes. No think, just draw.
Just
Mhm.
fluidity. And that's
Tick.
it.
Taking a look at Boone over there, D. Brad. You got the finished work on Boone.
Hello, Boone.
Mm.
Boone,
Oh,
Boone,
very
Boone.
cool.
Yeah. Oh,
Those are great.
that's Boone.
I like the one when he's in the water the best.
Yeah. Yeah. Me too.
It's fun.
So
Mhm.
happy. And then you mentioned bath time and he drops the stick and runs away.
Right?
Definitely.
Matt Hansel, let's check in with Larry, Curly, and Mo.
I got the whole thing inked
Nice.
All right.
while we were
Nice.
chatting, so that's cool. So
Oh.
now it's off to do the coloring.
That is beautiful.
I
Thank
love
you.
it so much.
So clean.
Gosh.
Thank you.
Yeah. Literally so clean.
Unlike, well, I
Amazing
guess
work.
maybe Boone is kind of clean, in the water.
Clean adjacent.
Yeah. The thought is there.
Mm.
Lavi, any progress update on yours there?
Yeah. Still rendering. I'm surprised I didn't get bored of it. Kind of just got in the zone a little bit. I took off the background because the white was bothering me,
Yes.
but I'm still trying to get the shadows and
Absolutely.
everything.
Oh, there we go.
Very nice.
Oh, they're looking nice.
Thank
I
you,
love
thank
them so
you.
much.
Love it.
They're
I
so
miss them
cute.
so much. It's been like literal years since I've drawn them. Except for Kima, who's the redhead. I'm drawing her for something else. But yes.
Oh.
Oh,
You always know something's cooking when Lavi's got this motion
the
going.
little hands.
Yeah. This is unfortunately my state of what is it? I don't know. I'm constantly here. Constant state. This is Lavi constant state. I'm always thinking of something detrimental.
That is right. That is a frequent GIF, Mr. Burns.
Oh yeah, excellent. Yeah, that is.
Hansel,
That's something
Hansel
good.
just said that with you. Okay, and Troy, any thing to show off? No, but we had that little tease earlier, but that's all right.
I mean, I could show you some doodles, but there's nothing that
Heck yeah.
I think
The-
I think we're pro doodle.
got the little
Yes.
warbler.
Oh, cute.
Very cool.
There is there's a guitar design,
Oh,
and then there's the headstock for the guitar design.
Oh,
Cool.
yes.
What I have.
fair
I
enough.
love
fair enough.
that.
Oh, cool.
All right, I think I checked in with everybody there, so that is going to do it. Thank you to our guests Lavi and Natsuki for returning and hanging out with us and providing a lot of the entertainment and conversation, learning a lot of new stuff, learning a lot of new languages. I think this is a very productive episode of Cartoonist by Night. So thanks again
Thank
for being on
you.
the show.
Thanks
Yeah.
for having
Thank
us. You
you,
keep
thanks.
letting me back here.
It's because you're great. You keep coming back.
Yeah. I'm just like, oh, he keeps asking me. Oh, okay. Yay. I haven't been banned yet. Let's keep it going.
We'll keep doing it until you have to say no, where you're just like, no, yeah.
Oh, we'll see if I get banned or if I say no first. Let's keep it going.
Let's
See how
see.
this goes.
Be a good, be a
What
good
do you have to
guy.
do to get banned?
I mean, I'll just come back with a mustache, maybe two, just to kind of throw you off. Mustache, no glasses, no one will know.
Oh
Future
yeah.
Anthony, cut that out. Okay, so here we go. Thank you very much because the sun's coming up, blah, blah, blah. Let's get back to our day jobs. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
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 You got it. Can't get the thing closed.
We are the crystal gems.
Okay.
I was crossing my eyes.
Woohoo!